Hey, Shalom. Giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone who taught me this truth. Sincere Shalom to the hopeful elect, man. All right. I want to pretty much go in on this lesson, being a double agent in this truth. And I don't mean an agent for Satan, okay? I'm talking about, a double agent in righteousness, when dealing with, these people in the world, okay? You have to understand, okay, that these people, all right, are adverse to the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, okay? And, the very fact that you stand for righteousness, the very fact that, you're adverse to the world and the traditions of men, okay, you have spiritually made yourself a target, okay, to the common citizen out here, okay, because, the majority of these people, okay, they got Satan on them, all right? Pretty much, you can pretty much look at it like this. Anybody who's not in the truth and who doesn't believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, okay, has Satan on them, all right? They're susceptible to a demonic possession at any given moment, man. All right, that's why when you be talking with certain people, and then you could be talking with somebody, and the conversation would be decent, and then out of nowhere, it'll just switch. Out of nowhere, it'll just switch. The conversation will just switch. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, you see the person that you're talking to, their energy, their vibe starts to become evil towards you. Those are those demonic possessions. All right. And, us being ignorant sometimes in this truth, okay, and not paying attention and not being circumspect, okay, you could possibly rouse a demon up inside of these people. All right. There's certain trigger words that you can say to these people that'll get them to, look at you as the enemy. All right. One trigger word that you might say that can rouse a spirit up is pork. That pork demon is heavy on the common person out here. All right. As soon as you start saying you don't eat pork, and you go into the reason why, I don't know what that is, man, but people just get a demon on them, man. Or if you start talking about women's rights and debunking women independence, or you start talking about the homosexual community, okay? These people have been conditioned to ride it out with Satan during this time, okay? So they've been conditioned and programmed to, look at something that's righteous as wicked, and look at something that's wicked as righteous. All right. So here you come, saying things that they're not used to, saying things that's contrary to their belief, because a lot of these people, they got an ego about them. They have a deep, sincere ego about them, to where they think that they're right about everything. That's how everybody lives their life, because these people are mad on their idols. The idol worship of Babylon the Great has given everybody a deep inner sense of pride, to where they think that, everything that they think, everything that they believe is 100% true in their mind. So here you come, with the Spirit of the Lord, and you're saying things that are contrary to what they've built their foundation on. All right. So, yeah, of course, they're going to hate you. OK, and that goes for your family, too, man. You can't be telling your family, okay, everything that you got going on in this truth, man. All right. Don't be telling your family, oh, I'm going to camp, Grandma. Hey, Mama, I'm on my way to camp. You know that. It's Saturday, Mom. OK. You telling your family about certain holidays. That's why you don't do this. It's the Sabbath today. I can't do that. Hey, look, man, you got to be like Batman to your family, okay? You have to be like Batman to them, man. All right? You don't have to explain everything to your family. You don't have to explain everything to these people and explain the deep, detailed biblical reason why you don't participate in certain traditions of the world, man. You don't have to explain that shit to them, man. They're not gonna understand anyways. And in fact, it's gonna backfire on you. Okay, it's gonna backfire on you. All right. You don't have to explain none of them. You got to learn to be slick about it. Okay. Somebody try to offer you pork, you ain't got to go in on some big ass rant and pull out Leviticus. What chapter is that? I think the 19th chapter or the 15th that goes into the dietary law. You ain't got to be doing all that shit, man. Okay? You're going to turn these people against you, man, and you're going to make your walk harder than what it is. Okay? All right? You got to be slick. You know, somebody tries to offer you pork. Oh, I'm not hungry. You know what? I'm allergic. That's a good one. I'm allergic to pork. I can't really eat that. I get headaches and migraines. You know, you got to be slick about the things, man. Oh, you know what? I'm not really, I don't really like dealing with women who have boyfriends because, I don't know. You have to come up with a reason. I don't know your certain circumstance. Okay. But what I'm saying is, like I said in the beginning of this video, you got to be more like a double agent, okay, to these people in the world. You almost like you have to live a double life, okay? You got to be who you are in the truth, okay? And then when you get into the world, you got to tap into the matrix. You got to become a regular Joe Smo out here, man. Don't set off any alarms inside of these people, okay, to where they can pinpoint you out. And oh, you're one of those Bible believers. Then that comes with all sorts of other problems, man. Then niggas want to ask you 1,000 questions. Oh, so what do you think about this? No, well, the virgin birth is real, and then next thing you know, you caught up in this 2-hour fucking debate that goes nowhere. All right, learn to dish things off. Learn to let shit go. You see niggas doing something wicked, let them do it, man. Let your family smoke them blunts, man. Okay. Let them niggas be adulterous, man. All right. You know what you got to do. Okay. So just keep it at that, man. All right. A double agent, or let's just say somebody like Batman. Okay. That's my favorite superhero, Batman. Okay. When Batman is Bruce Wayne, all right, he doesn't have a tuxedo on and then, he fights crime in a tuxedo. He waits until he puts his Batman outfit on. Then he fights crime. You see? He'll wait till he put that Batman outfit on. Then he'll go fight that crime, man. All right? But he's not going to, in a tuxedo, run around Gotham City, because that's the name of the city that he protects. He runs around Gotham City whooping ass, and everybody knows it is Bruce Wayne. Okay? No, he lives a double life. When he's Bruce Wayne, He's a common person. He's just like everybody else, right? But when he's Batman, he's a vigilante. Okay, that's the same method that you have to apply in this truth. Okay, whatever your Hebrew name, let's just say, for instance, your Hebrew name is Manatazak. Let's say your Hebrew name is Manatazak. When you're fellowshipping with brothers, you're breaking bread with brothers. You're making videos, you're doing lessons, you're doing certain holy traditions amongst the body. At that point in time, you're Manatazak. When you pray to the Lord, you're Manatazak. Okay, I'm just using this name as an example. All right, but when you pray to the Lord and you do things in a spiritual sense, that's your Hebrew name. That's who you are to the Lord. But when you get out to the world, you're Robert again, or whatever your government name is, man. Okay, you got to learn how to blend in, man. All right, okay, and don't set off any alarms, because you can easily set off an alarm. All right, and now you got enemies. Now you got motherfuckers that's just hell bent on making sure that you don't succeed. Trying to break you down, trying to convince you that the Lord isn't real. Trying to debate you with questions, because Salakia, this is going to have to be a part 2 because somebody called and interrupted the video. So I'm just going to add this part onto, the current video. But yeah, basically the premise of this lesson is, just being wise amongst these people, man. Okay. And, like I said, living kind of more so like a double agent life. And not an agent for Satan, because I know, us brothers, we use the term agent in a bad connotation. But in this connotation of this lesson specifically, I mean it more in a righteous sense, okay? To where you're yaquabbing these people out here. You're not letting them know the real you. Okay, you can't let these people know who you really are. Okay, you got to guard yourself at all costs, because Satan will jump on any one of these people: your wife, your children, your sister, your brother, niggas that you knew in the world. All right, and everybody out here is like a spiritual leech. Okay, so if they see that you have a high energy, if they see that you're somebody that's strong in your beliefs, these people will latch on to that and try to suck that out of you, man. All right, so guard your spirit at all costs. Okay, but let me get this scripture real quick, and this is the only scripture I'm gonna get. This is Ephesians 5:15. It says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly." Okay, and when you go into the word circumspect, it means to look around. Okay, you got to look around, all right, your current situation, your environment. You got to pay attention to, how much people know about you in this thing. All right, you got to, pay attention to the words that you say to these people out here. All right. Okay. A book that I like to read, and I advise brothers to check it out, all right, is a book called the 48 Laws of Power, okay? And Lord willing, I'll do a lesson on it, but it's a good book to read because, it's a book that kind of, shows you how to, remain in a position of power to where, people can't take advantage of you, to where you can fully learn how to guard your spirit, all right? And we know that the scriptures ultimately have the blueprint on how to guard your spirit. But, sometimes there's nothing wrong with, checking out other sources. All right. As long as you don't make it an idol and you don't start getting too deep into it, you can check out little other things, man, and spit out the bones, But in that book, it pretty much one of the things that it tells you, one of the laws in the 48 Laws of Power is it basically says, lead people on and tell them only what you want them to know about you. Only tell people what you want them to know about you. Okay, and that's something that we have to practice out here as we, move amongst, these common folk out here. You tell these people what you want them to know about you. Don't tell them everything. Don't tell them how you're going to camp on Saturdays, what time, it's the Sabbath. So, you at the job, letting your coworkers know, oh, I can't do that with y'all today. I can't go out and get a drink with y'all because it's the Sabbath, and I got to stay holy. And you don't want to let people know too much, man, because they will use that against you. Okay. Just like in the book of Peter, it says, these people speaking evil of you. All right. Because you don't run to the same excess of riot, meaning that you're not caught up in the same bullshit. Okay. So they'll start to speak evil of you. All right. So it says, where am I at? 15. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Okay. A fool blabbers his mouth. A fool lets everybody know, what's really going on with him. Okay, and tells his private, his private business to everybody, man. Only a fool does some shit like that. Okay? The Lord didn't bring us in this truth to be fools. The Lord brought us in this truth to be wise. Okay? And like Yahweh Shai said, he said, I send you, in the midst of wolves. Okay? You got to pretty much look at it like this. Anybody who's not in this truth and taking it seriously is a potential wolf. Okay? And they're looking to devour you. All right? They're looking to pretty much yank you out of this truth. All right? You got to look at it like that. It don't matter how close you are to a person. If they don't believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, you can't trust them 100%, man. All right? That's just what it is. Okay? So, be careful, man, letting these people know what's really going on, man. All right? You got to live a double life out here. You got to be who you are in the truth, and you got to be who you are in this world. And you got to know how to switch it on and off. All right? Don't mix the two energies. Do not mix the two energies, because it will be a catastrophe. All right? The end result, the conclusion of the matter will become a catastrophe for you. All right? It says, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Yeah, these people are evil, man. All right? They're evil. They have no, what can I say? They have nothing left. All right? The wicked is falling. The wickedness of these people is getting worse, and it's desperate. So if they see you shining with the Spirit, and you telling them all about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, you telling them everything that you know, okay, you think that it's going to be something that, could be for your benefit. You could possibly save them, and you could possibly pull them out the fire, but really it's going to backfire on you, because these people have been conditioned by the so-called white man to hate righteousness, hate anything that's true. Okay? So the days are evil, man. All right? You got to realize that. You can't be ignorant to that. All right? Don't be ignorant to that shit, man. Trust me. Do not be ignorant to that. You can't afford to be ignorant to that. All right? So with that, give all praises and immense glory unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.